peace, and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on Ancestral Confirmation. This is a good one, family. This right here is a good one. I hear a lot of people reaching out to me, asking me questions. How do I know my ancestors are responding to me? Are they getting the ancestral money? Are they getting the energy from the food? When will they give me a sign? I'm here to tell you one thing, family. If you set your ancestor altar up, if you're being consistent day after day after day for 30 days, I assure you that you'll get your confirmation. It's just as simple as that. Most confirmations come within 2 weeks. Mine came within 2 weeks. I dreamt about my father, and he was speaking to me, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. But I never, ever in my life dreamt of my father. We weren't even all that cool in reality while he was living. But I can say now that he's transcended, that he's dead. I love him. I love him. I take care of him. I burn money. I give him prayers and well wishes. And I always tell him that no matter what you did in this reality, I hope that you elevate yourself out of wherever you are right now. I always tell him that. Because I know he has to feel bad for not taking care of me, not calling me on my birthdays, never sending me a Christmas present, never seeing any of my report cards, never even knowing what school I went to, going stretches of 10 to 15 years without even seeing if I was okay. But that's cool, because that made me into a better man. I'm twice the man that he'll ever be or ever was. But that's another story. Second, everyone that I've talked to, that I've helped get their ancestral altar up, they've all told me that they've gotten their confirmation. So if you're missing your ancestors, your grandmama, big mama, Uncle Junebug, Aunt Betty, your daddy, whoever it is, cousins, friends, put them on your ancestral altar and you'll see. In the beginning, the first time you see them, they may just be smiling. Their clothes may be tattered depending on how long they've been dead. But after a while, you'll see them smiling. You'll start dreaming of them having parties. You'll start hearing their voices. They're looking healthy. They're happy. And more ancestors that you don't even know will start coming to you, family. It's just that simple. It's really just that simple. So if you love your ancestors, get an ancestor altar up. Burn ancestor money. Ain't enough just to have your altar up. It's better than nothing. But having an altar up is nothing if you're not giving it energy, giving it prayers, well wishes, food. Take a little bit of whatever you eat. Just a little bit. You don't have to give them a whole meal. You can if you want to. That's fine. I've done it in the past. I've done it plenty of times. But give them just a little bit of what you eat. A tenth or 25% of what you eat. You know? Have a secondary offering on your altar. Some fruits, some dried beans, some rice, watermelon, squash, whatever you like. I like to have some summer sausage on my altar. Something that will sustain them indefinitely when you don't have a fresh food offering there. Third, one thing I've noticed about my ancestors, I taste them. I'm like, man, I'm tasting garlic in my mouth. And my great aunt who raised me always loved to eat garlic chips. So whenever I got the taste of garlic in my mouth, I don't even drink. But every now and then I'll smell some old Foster liquor. That's what she used to love to drink. I would smell it. It's very faint. It's not like someone just put a glass of old Foster in my nose, but it's faint. I'm like, oh, that's my auntie. That's when they let you know that they're there. Those are signs that your ancestors are around you, appreciate you, love you. Every time you think of your ancestor and pray to them out loud, they hear that. They hear that. Wherever they are, whatever dimension they are, that's how you keep their life living forever, by giving them love. I used to pray in my mind thinking that was good, and that's better than nothing. But when you say it aloud, you pray aloud to your ancestors, they love that. Just imagine how it would feel if you transitioned and no one even thought about you. And then imagine how good and how wealthy you'd be and feel if you had a lineage, your entire lineage, giving you praises and wishing you well, giving you love, offerings and things like that. You'll feel like a spiritual baller on the other side. And that's what I want my ancestors to feel. Even the ones I don't know, I say to all my ancestors, known and unknown, anyone in my bloodline, the millions of people in my bloodline, they feasted. Because I'm at my ancestral altar every day. I don't miss a day. I won't lie. In the beginning, I'll miss a day. I'll miss a week. One time I went like a month and a half without going to my ancestor altar. And I was feeling all alone, feeling bad. But then I heard about the demonium. And I know that the demonium is a broadcast that blankets our earth, that coerces us subconsciously to not prosper spiritually. When I heard about the demonium, I started going to my ancestral altar every day vigorously. Vigorously. I haven't missed a day in months. You know? I'm doing more magic. I'm winning in. Y'all hear that? That's the ancestors letting me know. Winning! I'm winning exponentially, family. I'm winning all the time now because I'm putting in the work. So you must ask yourself, are you a doer or just a talker? Or are you just a watcher? A lot of people aren't doers. They're not talkers, but they're watchers. They watch everybody else just win, and they like subconsciously win off of other people indirectly. You see someone else close to you winning, and you think you've done something for the day. I know them. They doing good. They doing this. But what are you doing? What are you doing to grow spiritually? What are you doing to help yourself evolve? And what are you doing to take care of your ancestors? You got to ask you that question every day. When you wake up, think about, how am I going to serve? How am I going to serve myself first most? How am I going to win today? And how am I going to make sure my ancestors are winning? And when you go to bed, recant all the things you've done to win for the day. I did my ancestral altars. I did my 21 Anabakors. I did my Jade Emperor spells. I did my Harada Ikman spells. I did my Ganesha spells. I meditated. All the things that you do every day before you go to bed, think about all the things you did, and then finish it up with the Anabakor. Finish it up with a divine prayer. Whenever I'm at my ancestral altar, before I pray, before I do anything, I encapsulate it by starting it with a miracle prayer. I say all my good spiritual vittles, and then I close it with the Anabakor, and then I send it off into the ether. That's one of the best ways you can make sure your prayers get answered, by encapsulating it with some divine celestial energy. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just pray, and they're entities and beings that suck up your prayers, and they never get answered. How many of you haven't had your prayers answered? Most of you. But now that you know about the Anabakor, they can start getting answered. Started with the Anabakor, say your spiritual vittles, end it with the Anabakor, send it off. So on that note, I'm going to call you ancestors. On that note, family, peace and love. It's your boy, Chris Enlightened. I can be reached every Monday night with my lovely wife, Divine Queen, Twin Flame Radio, blogtalkradio.com/Twin Flame Radio, 619-924-0835. Call in. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear about how you're winning after you've been watching my YouTube videos. Okay, family? So peace and love. Winning!